Good morning, everyone. This is Jas Mohammed Khan, and I welcome you in today's segment, student. Today, we are going to start a new chapter, chapter 6, and this chapter belongs from histology, student. Now, what is histology? First, you try to understand this. In chapter 5, you study about the cell. So, the branch of biology that deals with the study of cell is known as cytology, and the branch of biology or science that deals with the study of tissue is known as histology, student. This histology word is generated from Greek word hist and logos. Hist means tissue, student. Logos means study. So the study of the tissue is known as histology. And this tissue word is generated from a French word, student, that means woven, or the texture means the basic word from which it is generated. It is texture, student, and texture means woven. Means if we observe the cloth and if we observe the tissue under the microscope, then what will we find, student? We will find that both have the similar structure. It means the group of cells are found together in the tissue, and they look like similar as cloth or as textile, student. That's why we can say them they are woven, because they are found means the cells are found close to each other. So this tissue word is generated from a French word texture that means woven. Now what is tissue, student? Tissue is found in all the living organisms, especially in multicellular living organisms it is found, or the organ specific living organism it is found, student. Now what is tissue? Tissue means the group of cells having a common origin, similar or related structure. Means their structure means the structure of the cell is similar, and which work together to perform a common function. So what definition you will write? The group of cells that have similar origin or structure and perform a similar function is known as tissue. Like we have the muscles, and our muscles are made up of muscle cell, student, in which the muscle cells are joined together, student. They work as team to perform a particular function. Like the work that we do in our daily life, all these work we do with the help of our muscles, in which contraction and the relaxation of the muscle plays very important role. So we do the work with the help of muscular tissue. Like this, the sensation move from one part to another in our body with the help of nervous tissue. Like our body is covered with the help of skin, and skin is made up of epithelial tissue. Our bones makes our skeletal tissue, and skeletal tissue is connective tissue from which the different parts are connected. So these are the tissue, student. Now there are the two type of tissue. If we categorize the tissue, then there are the two type of tissue: plant tissue and animal tissue. Now what is the definition that you will write in the case of plant tissue? In this, what will you write? You will write the group of plant cells having a common origin, similar or related structure, and perform a particular function. This group of the plant cell is known as plant tissue. And what definition you will write in the case of animal tissue, student? The group of animal cells having a common origin or similar structure and perform a particular function is known as animal tissue. Now, the plant tissue are categorized into two types, mainly into two types. First is meristematic tissue. Second is permanent tissue. Permanent tissue again divided into two types: simple permanent and complex permanent. Like this, animal tissue is divided into different types, student. First is epithelial tissue, second is muscular tissue, third is connective tissue, fourth is nervous tissue, student. Now, what is special about the plant tissue? Plant tissue have simple organization because the plants are found in stationary situations, student. They are found in rest. They are immobile. Means they don't move from one place to another. So they have immobility. And due to having the immobility, they have the simple organization. But animal tissue has complex organization because their organization is for their mobility. Because the animals are mobile in nature, they move from one place to another. Next important characteristic that the plant cell have, student, they have the dead sportive tissue in them. Means in the plant tissue, dead sportive tissue are more abundant. But in the animal tissue, living tissues are more abundant. In this, the dead sportive tissue are abundant, but in this, the living cells or the living tissues are more abundant, student. Next important characteristic that the plant tissue have, they require less energy. They require less energy. Why do they require the less energy, student? Because they are found in stationary position. They are found in rest. They are immobile in nature. That's why they require less energy. But the animal tissue require the more energy. Like for the contraction and relaxation of our muscles, what we need, student, we need energy. So we require the more energy for that. Next is they are differentiated. They are differentiated into meristematic and permanent tissue. But they are differentiated into epithelial, muscular, connective and nervous tissue. So this type of differentiation is absent, means they don't have the meristematic or permanent tissue, means the animal tissue does not have them. Next is they show the growth continuously. Plant shows the growth continuously from birth to death, student. But they show the growth in the limited age. Like in the case of the human, we have the growth from 0 to 21 years. So we have the growth in this particular period of the time. Why do they have the growth continuously, student, plants? Because they have the special type of tissue in them, and that special type of tissue is known as meristematic tissue. And that meristematic tissue is developed into permanent tissue, student. Now we come on the next, the utility of the tissue. Means where the tissues are used in the living organisms. So first use is the division of labor. Means the function that are performed by the living organisms like plants and animals all those functions are divided according to the tissue, student. Like if we speak about the plant tissue, parenchyma. Parenchyma provides the flexibility to the plants from which they can be molded, student. But there is another tissue that is known as sclerenchyma that have the dead cells. Dead tissue provides the rigidity to the plant. So like this, what they do, they divide their labor, they divide their work. So division of the labor is the main utility of the tissue. Second importance of the tissue is higher organization. With the help of the tissues, the higher organization living organisms are produced. Because the tissues make the organ makes the parts of body, and parts of body make the whole body, student. So we can say that with the help of the tissue, the living organisms may have the higher organization. Next important characteristic or the utilization that the tissue have, higher efficiency. They increase the efficiency of the living organisms like the plants and animals, student. Means they increase the capacity to perform the different function. So they increase the efficiency, and they also increase the survival of the living organism, because with the help of that they provide the adaptation in the living organisms, from which the living organisms are adjusted according to their environment. So they increase the efficiency of the living organism, and they also increase the chance of the survival. Next is decrease the workload of individual cell. Like one organization, student, like in the school there are the different persons are found. Teachers' work is to teach you. Office person work is to coordinate the work properly, coordination of the work. Peon's work is for cleaning. Like this, there are the different type of tissues are found, and all these tissues work together, and with the help of that, the workload on particular cell or particular tissue is decreased, student, because all the tissues perform the particular function that they have. So with the help of that, they decrease the workload on a particular tissue or the particular cell. And in this, tissues work as a team, student. Because what is tissue? Tissue is the group of cell. So we should also learn this habit from the tissue. We should also work as team. So thank you very much, student. Now you will write this important topic in your notebook and try to learn it. Thank you very much.